From the starting shot of the 1914 French Grand Prix, Daimler-Benz dominated the racetracks and road races of Europe. This reign extended throughout the 1930s, including stunning victories at the 1937 Tripoli Grand Prix and Monaco Grand Prix. Daimler-Benz racers took the 1952 Le Mans 24-Hour Classic and the 1955 Millimiglia in Italy. The invincible 300 SLR never lost a race, helping Benz capture the 1955 World Manufacturers' Championship. It was in 1955 that the Mercedes Grand Prix team won 12 of the 15 races they entered. It was in this year, however, that Mercedes left racing forever. Yet for Hans-Werner Albrecht, a former racing engineer at Daimler-Benz, the fire for speed still burns. His creation has been called the King of the Autobahn. He's known as the Rembrandt of the specialty car industry. But here at the Road America track in Wisconsin, USA, average people from around the world get their chance to meet special instructors who will help them sharpen their skills behind the wheel of that high-tech hot rod, the AMG. These weekend racers have come together for 3 days of training, socializing, shop talk, and high-speed fun. How do they feel about getting a chance to stretch the limits of the world's fastest sedan?
It's marvelous. It's absolutely marvelous, especially this racing around the track.
Excellent. It's the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
As training coordinator Tom Grunna explains, these AMG Mercedes take some getting used to.
It's very difficult to imagine something of the caliber of these automobiles. They're quite honestly unlike anything you've ever driven before.
Rolling along at 160 miles per hour requires skills that only a driving instructor can teach. But these folks are there to learn and have fun.
And then just touch the brakes, back on the gas, car drift out.
While the straightaways may seem easy, the hairpin turns and blind corners keep both drivers and passengers on the racer's edge.
Get back on the gas.
After designing his first Mercedes race car 25 years ago, Hans-Werner Albrecht was approached by people who wondered if he could magically transform their cars. He did.
So that we have done already in 1965, and we prepared the 300 SE, and in this time we are going for a championship, and we was the winner in this year, yes. And then the people was coming to me and says, "Can you do it for me for the road?" Yes. And I said, "Okay, I will try," and we have it done. That was the beginning of AMG.
A beginning that ultimately gave birth to the Hammer, a 6-liter, 355 horsepower beastly beauty. As Hans says, AMG takes a stock Mercedes and reworks the whole car, the Technic and the Optic. Finally, the weekend racers get their chance behind the wheel. After 2 days of intense training and preparation, the drivers hope they're ready. A few parting words, the official okay, and as friends look on, the first drivers hit the road. But even with training, these are still just average folks with no real racetrack experience. With a little inside information, we knew just where these amateur drivers were possibly going to leave the road. And they did. And they did it again. And again. The Road America track is designed for a safe landing, and with a little help, this driver will soon be back in the fast lane. All too soon, it's time to roll back into Gasoline Alley. And how was it?
It's really fantastic.
Great.
How was it? It was a dream.
The weekend is over, but without exception, every driver feels the same.
I love my AMG.
Well, wouldn't you?